Hey guys, how's it going? This is Robbie One Kenobi. First off, I just want to apologize to anybody who was watching the two previous live streams I tried filming earlier. Um, I'm trying to film. Okay, basically, when I film a live stream here on Google Hangouts, I usually knock these out in one shot. I know they're live, so I try my best not to screw up or anything because I know someone could be watching, so I always try to do my best. Unfortunately, today, twice I've tried filming this video via Google Hangouts live stream, and the first time I just did not like I just did not like it. I screwed up a few times early on, and then the most recent stream I just did, I did not like how the video was turning out. My freaking smoke detector kept going off. I don't know why. So I want to apologize to any of my subscribers, fans, viewers who are watching this. And, then I had to bring these to an abrupt halt. This is my third try. Hopefully third time's a charm. But I just want to knock this video out the park. Hope you guys like it. So, as the title states, this is going to be my top 10 current favorite WWE superstars. This is a video response to my buddy StevieBreech. He basically did a top 10 WWE superstars video yesterday. And then I've also noticed that guys like Rita35 and Square Circle Sports have done their top 5 favorite WWE superstars. But I wanted to go the extra mile, so I'm going to do top 10. My top 10! 10! Like Ty Dillinger. So yeah, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just get right down to it. So, kicking off this list at number 10. Sorry, I want you guys to see my hands. 10! Perfect 10. Coming in at number 10 is Rusev. When Rusev debuted last year, the night after WrestleMania 31, or WrestleMania 30, excuse me, I just liked him from the moment I saw him. I remember Lana was hyping him up over the past few weeks leading into his debut on Raw, and he had the look like a traditional big man that could become a top monster heel, and for a few months, for the time that he was undefeated and he was United States champion, he was doing a good job as the monster heel. He wasn't at the main event spot. He wasn't in the main event picture yet, but he and Lana were getting a lot of crowd heat because of they were the anti-American character, because of their anti-America gimmick. But Rusev in the ring was just a good performer for his size and frame. He was quite agile. He reminded me of Umaga, the way he would do the spinning wheel kicks and how he would, charge onto his opponents in the corner. I liked Rusev, and it's unfortunate that he lost 3 straight times to John Cena, dating back to WrestleMania 31 earlier this year, and he lost a lot of momentum. I mean, we all knew it was going to happen at WrestleMania when Cena didn't beat Rusev at Fastlane. The unfortunate thing is that Rusev he's gained a little bit of momentum back with this feud going on with Dolph Ziggler, but Rusev definitely deserves to be in like the Intercontinental title picture and then be built and pushed like a strong Intercontinental champion, and then eventually make it to the main event scene where he can eventually win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I like his on-screen relationship right now with Summer Rae as his new Lana. I think they make a good couple on screen, and like I said, Rusev is just a good performer, and I'm impressed with his agility for a guy his size. So coming in at number 10 is Rusev. Coming in at number 9 is Cesaro. So going from the Bulgarian Brute to the Swiss Superman. Cesaro is another real good performer in the ring, and his best attribute as a WWE superstar is his strength. He is quite the strong man, and he's performed some insane feats of strength, in the past few months to a year. I mean, to him, body slamming Big Show over the top rope in Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, to him delivering neutralizer to someone the size of Great Khali, to him, performing that Superman swing to whoever his opponent is. I mean, we're waiting for the day that he actually Superman swings the Big Show. Cesaro has a huge fan following from his days in the Indies. I just like Cesaro as a performer. He's getting better with mic skills, but he is definitely what WWE should be looking for in their future top stars. He's got the physique. He's got talent. He's, he can be a WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And in recent weeks, he's been having some breakout matches where he's really been upping his game and really been proving his worth here in the WWE. You know, it's unfortunate that his tag team with Tyson Kidd had to be disbanded. They had to disband, or they had to separate because of Tyson's injury. You know, it's very unfortunate that Tyson suffered the severe injury that he suffered. But in a sense, it's a blessing in disguise for Cesaro because he's been going out on his own, having real good matches, especially those series of matches with John Cena for the United States Championship that were the main event as well. So Cesaro has really been proving himself, and I think it's just a matter of time before this guy is in the main event and eventually becomes the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Coming in at number 8. Now, this is going to really surprise a lot of people considering where I ranked him and who I ranked him after. But I really like this guy. You know, I might get some heat for this, but all I ask, guys, is that you just respect my list. I mean, you're welcome to disagree with me. Just please do so respectfully. This is just my list, my personal. This is my personal list, my top 10, my 10 preferred superstars, if you want to say that. But I just like this guy, and I think he has a bright future, and that is Tyler Breeze. And like I said in the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn predictions video, I think Tyler Breeze is a dark horse on the NXT roster. And I feel like they should really push him to be the next big main event star. Yes, Samoa Joe will eventually become a main event player in WWE, in NXT, Apollo Crews. But what's going to happen when those guys aren't on the NXT roster? When they go up to the main roster eventually, who's going to be your top star? For a while, been saying that Tyler Breeze deserves to get a main event push. I've been trying to get the hashtag Give Tyler a Chance trending for a while now. So, guys, can you do me a favor to whoever watches this? Go on Twitter and tweet to WWE and to NXT, hashtag Give Tyler a Chance, because he definitely deserves a chance. I like his gimmick, you know, Prince Pretty, the pretty boy, the selfie stick, the fact he sings his own theme music. Yes, it's similar to Shawn Michaels. He may not be on par with Shawn Michaels, but Shawn Michaels proved that that kind of gimmick can work and get you over. So Tyler Breeze definitely can get it over. And he's a good performer. He's had good matches in the past. I just think he has yet to have that breakout match where he really proves to a lot of people that, yeah, I'm serious. You know, you better take me serious because I can be just as good as guys like Adrian Neville, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and the list goes on. So number 8 on my list is Tyler Breeze. Coming in at number 7 is the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. I did like the Shield when they were around, but I always, like a lot of people, believed that it was going to be Roman Reigns who would be the first guy to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I really didn't see much in Ambrose at the time that convinced me that he could be a top main event player and a future WWE World Heavyweight Champion. But once the Shield disbanded, he really took a big step in terms of evolving his character. He became the Lunatic Fringe. He was in that huge feud with Seth Rollins, the feud of the year for 2014, and then they rekindled that feud earlier this year. I mean, Ambrose really stepped up his game and really proved himself as a future main event star. And, you know, even though that feud he had with Bray Wyatt did not go as I was hoping it would go, Ambrose has still proved why he's one of the top stars on the main roster in the WWE. He has a big fan following like Cesaro. I want to see Ambrose eventually win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Ambrose is awesome. The Lunatic Fringe character is perfect. You know, he's unpredictable. Fans love it. He's not afraid to step up to anybody, whether it's the Authority, Seth Rollins. He doesn't care. He's like Stone Cold Steve Austin in a sense. He's like the new Stone Cold Steve Austin. I just love Ambrose. And, you know, when this feud with the Wyatt family eventually ends, I hope they can put Ambrose in either a WWE World Heavyweight title picture or maybe even an Intercontinental title picture. And then if he does win the Intercontinental Championship, hopefully it'll be a strong reign that establishes him as like the next contender for whoever the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is. And then eventually we will have a lunatic, as JBL likes to say, a criminal, Lunatic Fringe as our WWE World Heavyweight Champion. But Ambrose is awesome, hell of a performer. And he makes the list. He makes the number 7 spot on my list. Going from one Shield member one former Shield member to another. Coming in at number 6 is the big dog himself, Roman Reigns. Like I said earlier, I thought Roman Reigns would have definitely been the first member of the Shield to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I like Roman. His look, his physique, everything makes him like the typical WWE superstar. You know, and in recent months, since the Royal Rumble, when he got a lot of backlash for winning the match, and a lot of the crowd turned on him and just resented him, excuse me, Roman has proven himself as a good performer. You know, I love the spear. I love the Superman punch. I love when he cocks his fist like a gun when he's going to deliver a Superman punch. His mic skills are getting better. You know, what else can I really say about Roman Reigns without sounding redundant? I mean, you know, Roman eventually will win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I will not be surprised if it happens sometime soon. Maybe even if it happens this year at WrestleMania. I mean, Roman at WrestleMania 32, you know what I mean? But obviously, Roman proved himself in that match with Brock. He took an ass kicking, and he came back strong, and he proved himself as a potential main event player. In my opinion, he silenced critics with that performance and the performance he gave in the Last Man Standing match against the Big Show the month later at Extreme Rules. But I like Roman. He's a badass. You know, I think I'm going to pretty much leave it at that. Roman Reigns is a badass. He deserves a main event push. He's still a little green, but he has made improvements. And, you know, it's only a matter of time, like I said with Cesaro before, Roman Reigns literally reigns supreme in the WWE as the World Heavyweight Champion. Coming in at number 5 is a wild card entry. When I was making this list, like I said, I think I said this earlier in the video, but I originally was going to make a top 10 current favorite wrestlers video. So it was going to be including independent stars like AJ Styles, you know, guys from ROH, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Lucha Underground. But then for this video, I decided I would just do WWE wrestlers to, you know, as my response to Steve's video. So when I was trying to come up with these last two, or when I was trying to come up with the last two, Rusev was one of them, and then I thought of this one, and I was debating whether or not I should put this person on my list. But this person is definitely deserving of being on this list. This person is an incredible talent. It's in, you know, their blood that they are a sports entertainer. You know, I could say that this person definitely does it with Flair, and you pretty much know who I'm talking about. Coming in at number 5 is Charlotte. She's definitely one of the best women's wrestlers on the main roster. For a long time, I called her the best pound-for-pound female performer on the NXT roster, and she proved it with matches against the likes of Natalya, Sasha Banks, you know, Bayley. Charlotte's just an incredible performer, and you know, oh man, how do I say this? I guess you could say it comes natural to her that she's a great sports entertainer like her father, you know, legendary Ric Flair. Charlotte definitely is deserving of the NXT. Well, she was NXT Women's Champion, but she's definitely deserving of the Divas Championship. Well, she should have freaking won on Monday. You know, I'm still a little pissed that she didn't win it on Monday. They did the bullshit dusty finish, screwy finish that they did, but her time's gonna come tomorrow night at Night Champions for sure. And Charlotte is just an awesome performer, and in a few years I can definitely see her being the top diva on the main roster. But I hope that she gets an early start with that tomorrow night when she dethrones Nikki Bella. Charlotte's just awesome. I love Charlotte, and I'm definitely looking forward to picking up her Mattel Series 51, I think it is, figure when that comes out. Charlotte's just awesome, you guys. She's just a hell of a performer. Coming in at number 4 is, coming in at number 4 is the Undisputed Future himself, Seth Rollins. Rollins, you know, he's another incredible performer who really steps up his game on the big stages. At Royal Rumble 2015, he put on a hell of a performance in that triple threat match against Brock and Cena for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. He did the elbow drop through the table onto Brock. He did the Phoenix Splash, which I marked out for. I mean, Rollins had a breakout performance in that match earlier this year. Then at WrestleMania, he had a hell of a match with Randy Orton. He didn't win that match, but then at the end of the night, he made up for it, so to speak, by cashing in successfully against Brock and Roman in the main event for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. The first time anybody has ever successfully cashed in their Money in the Bank briefcase at a WrestleMania, let alone in a WrestleMania main event. And then, of course, at SummerSlam, Seth stepped it up again against John Cena in their champion versus champion winner-take-all match. You know, guys like Ambrose and Cesaro and Rollins, I have not seen their work in the independents, but I'm very well aware of the reputations. And I just love Rollins. He's a hell of a performer. He's a good heel. His WWE Championship run could have been better, but I think he's a good heel, hell of a performer. You know, definitely backs it up in the ring. Definitely a guy I would love to meet in the future. You know, what more can I say? He's called the Undisputed Future for a reason. I definitely can see him being the top guy in a few years, carrying the company once guys like Cena and Orton are gone. There's only one Seth Rollins, you guys, and he is just an incredible performer. I love Seth Rollins, and he's definitely deserving of being on the top 5. Coming in at number 3 is yet another wild card on this list. And I had Charlotte on here, of course. And I mean, this was a no-brainer that I had to have this person on the list. She is also deserving of being in the top 5, and that is the boss herself, Sasha Banks. Sasha has really, really stepped up her game and really improved her as a performer and an NXT. Man, I apologize. I'm losing my train of thought. But anyway, like I'm saying, Sasha has really stepped up her game in recent months. Had incredible matches with Charlotte. Had 2 Match of the Year candidates earlier this year. The match with Becky Lynch on Unstoppable, and of course the Women's Championship Classic against Bayley at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. I love Sasha. I love the boss gimmick, and she has just really, really step up her game. She's really shown her dedication to the sport. I mean, with the matches she's having, with how her character has evolved from when she first debuted to now, you know, the boss, legit boss, you know, former NXT Women's Champion, having 2 Match of the Year candidates with wrestlers the caliber of Becky Lynch and Bayley. Just incredible. I love Sasha, and eventually Sasha's time will come on the main roster. I mean, WrestleMania 32, I would love for it to be Charlotte and Sasha Banks for the WWE Divas Championship. That would be an incredible match. I love Sasha. She's, like I said, stepped up her game. She's just really, really shown what hard work and dedication, how they can pay off, especially with her character evolution and everything. Sasha Banks is the boss. I've said it before. I'll say it again. She is the boss. I love her, and she is a badass, and she is definitely redefining women's wrestling with Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Bayley. The 4 horsewomen are definitely revolutionizing women's wrestling in the Divas division. Coming in at number 2, Kevin Owens. What more can I say about Kevin Owens? You know, the man, the former Kevin Steen of ROH and Dragon Gate and PWG, I believe, fame. He's a badass in the ring. He's a badass character on screen. You know, he's a hell of a performer for his size and frame. I mean, fight Owens, fight, kill Steen, kill, fight Steen, fight. Doesn't matter what the slogan is. This guy is just awesome. You know, I really do wish he would have beaten John Cena in their trilogy of matches. He could have really benefited from the other 2 wins. I mean, yes, the winner Elimination Chamber was awesome. Owens is rebuilding momentum little by little. He's had that little feud with Cesaro, which I wish they would have had another match tomorrow night at Night of Champions, maybe 2 out of 3 falls, or a #1 contenders match. But Kevin Owens is awesome. He is one of the best, if not the best heel on WWE TV right now. I mean, he's remorseless. He is relentless. He's the family man that fights. He does this for his family, but he does things his way in a very kind of violent, relentless way. I mean, he's awesome. What more could I say? I could go on for 1, 2, 3 hours you know, and just talk about how badass Kevin Owens is. But, you know, Kevin Owens is the man. He's definitely deserving of a WWE World Heavyweight Championship run. He's definitely deserving of being in the main event picture. And the guy's awesome. I mean, I don't know where else on TV you're going to find a badass heel like him. He's definitely the best heel in the company right now. And coming in at number 1 is the Demon Finn Balor. The former Prince Devitt, the leader of the Bullet, the original leader of the Bullet Club. Balor's awesome. I mean, he's an enigma on NXT. You know, whenever he becomes the Demon, it's like a huge event. You know, he brings out the Demon for the takeover specials. He brought it out for Beast in the East in Tokyo. Finn Balor's just awesome. You know, I love him. He has a great entrance theme. He has a great persona. You know, the body paint really makes him stand out. Balor is loved worldwide. You know, whether you know him as Prince Devitt, Fergal Devitt, Finn Balor, you know who this guy is. You know this guy delivers when he's in the ring. And he's definitely going to be one of WWE's top stars. You know, when he gets to the main roster, he's definitely going to be one of WWE's top stars. I would not be surprised if he becomes the poster boy for WWE. If he's the flagship star, he carries the flag for WWE in years to come. He, like Kevin Owens, is one of the hottest commodities that WWE has. Yes, Balor's on NXT. He is the NXT champion. But company-wise, Balor and Owens are like 2 of the hottest commodities, along with Apollo Crews and Samoa Joe. And just Balor, what else can I say about Finn Balor without sounding redundant? The guy's awesome. Love his war paint. He's an enigma, and he's definitely one of the guys that, in my opinion, will carry WWE to bigger heights once he makes it onto the main roster. Finn Balor's awesome. Would love to meet the guy. And he's my number 1 favorite current WWE superstar. I mean, that was a no-brainer, honestly, when I started making this list. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, to anybody who was watching the earlier 2 streams, or the previous 2 streams, I apologize that I had to cut them short. I just was not happy with the product. This one I'm more satisfied with. I mean, had little things going off left and right that were annoying me. But that's it, guys. My video response to StevieBreech, my top 10 favorite current WWE superstars. Leave your comments down below. Tell me who your favorite top 10 current WWE superstars are, or make a video response if you'd like. And definitely go and check out Steve's video, Breetha's video, and Square Circle Sports video. And I will leave links to those videos down below. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. And on a personal note, I want to end this video by saying tomorrow will mark my 1-year anniversary since I started my YouTube channel, since I joined the YWC. And I don't know if I'm going to make a video or anything tomorrow in time, but if I don't, I want to thank every one of you that have liked my videos, subscribed to my channel, left a comment, you know, share the my videos with your friends, retweeting them on your Twitter accounts, whatever. I want to thank you guys. You know, started off small. I'm continuing to make my way up. Hope to get more subscribers. I'll continue to make more videos. Guys, leave suggestions for any, you know, video topics you'd like me to do in the future. And like I said, I want to thank you all for supporting this channel for pretty much a year. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Thank you guys again for watching these videos, and thank you all for the support.